Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video sitting down in my beauty room slash closet. It's my closet, but it has all of my makeup and everything, and this is where I'll be filming all of my sit down videos, so it'll be pretty good. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup here with you guys. I have this bucket that has 9 new products here for me to try out, so I'm going to be trying these out today. I don't have a full face, so what I don't have I will just use my own products, but these are new products that I've recently picked up or I got in my Ipsy that I'm here to try out. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star Pink Pig Mirror that he did with the Shane in the Shane Dawson collection. That is what I'll be using today, and I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to obviously start with primer like always. I have a new primer to try out. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer Long Wear Foundation Grip. I have been to Sephora and Ulta in my area. I have not been able to find it. It's been out of stock, and then I was in Dallas for a trip and I went to Ulta there and they had one left, so I was able to find it. This is like, I've been trying to find it for a while, so we are going to use it. Take that away. This is what the component looks like. It's just like, it's like a little tube with a pump, which is really nice, and then a lid, obviously. So apparently this is supposed to smooth and perfect your skin. I'm actually really quickly gonna zoom you guys in. Okay, good. I'm just going to a pump and a half, really, I guess that was. I really need to, it doesn't really have scent, which is nice. I don't really like scented products to put on my face because this smells really good already. I'm gonna go back in and get just a little tiny bit. Don't want to leave any areas unattended. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look up close up with my mirror. Right away, it definitely feels hydrating. If you have dry skin, I think you would like this. I will say I'm not getting that tacky feeling like that I would really like for a primer. Let's just show you. My all-time favorite primer is the Milk Makeup Primer, the Hydro Grip Primer. This is my all-time favorite. Like, I will always have this in my drawer. If I run out, I will go buy it again. And this stuff is tacky. It is on there to grip, and it's not giving that same tacky feeling that this is, and that's fine because not all primers obviously work the same, but it's just not giving me the feeling that I personally love. So let's just see it after we apply our face stuff, see what happens, because as long as it works, that's really all I care about. So one thing you might not know about me is I don't typically wear foundation. Foundation just, in my opinion, it doesn't really look good on my skin. So I usually stick to a concealer that is close to my shade that could possibly be brightening as well. So just kind of like a mix. So in the mix between a lighter shade and a shade close to my skin tone. So today I'm going to be using concealer instead of foundation. Today I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Snow, and I'm going to mix it with the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter concealer in the shade 130. So I'm just going to dot on a little bit of each under my eyes, between my eyebrows, down the nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm going to first go in with the Too Faced one. And just a little under my eye. actually never combined these before, so I wonder how it will play out. And then the Fenty one. It was a little too much on my chin, but and I'm just going to blend this out. I'm using a Real Techniques beauty sponge. That looks really nice. I actually really like these together. I'm going to put in just a little extra right up here where I have a couple of travel spots. This light makes it look so much lighter than what it actually is, but I'm just gonna go in with the Too Faced one because this one is super full coverage. My ring light, like I just said, is making it look so much lighter than it is, so just bear with me, but it really is matching my skin tone. I'm going to add just a little bit to my cheeks. I'm not using the Fenty one for this. I'm just... half the time I use concealer as a foundation anyways, and this one could do the job 100%. Okay, I'm going to be done with that. I'm going to put these things away. Moving on to powder, I'm going to use a powder I have not used in a long time, and I want to get back to using it because I spent a lot of money on it. So, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is like the OG of powders. Pretty much everyone knows what it is. Pretty much everyone has it. It's the best powder ever. I really never use it because I have a powder that I absolutely love just compared to this. I use the Kim Kardashian West Beauty brightening powder, and I know it's for brightening, but I use it all over my face because I'm so pale that it works. But I'm gonna dip back into this, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit on my Kim, but I'm just going to actually use this today because I have not used it in forever. So I kind of want to just press some under my eye. I need like a table right here, but I don't have one. I'm not baking necessarily, I'm just like pressing it into my concealer / what I'm using as my foundation. Ooh, that looks really nice under my eyes. And then I'm just going to use it on my oiliest parts of my face, so my nose. And then, yeah. Oh gosh, it's set. Don't worry. I kind of want to use this all. I don't think you're supposed to use loose powder all over your face, but I don't care. But I'm gonna use a different powder on my face. No, can you get this anymore? I have a feeling you can't buy these anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna use it. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Kim Kardashian one on all over my face because I don't think my other pressed powder you can get anymore. I'm gonna use my Kim Kardashian West Beauty Brightening Powder. I'm going to use this brush. Oh, my mirror is falling. Okay. I'm going to pop some on my eyelid because it'll brighten it up just a little bit. Okay. Now that I'm all set in place, it doesn't even feel like I have any on. When I do. We're going. Almost put my. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into a new product. I don't. Okay. So, this is one of the products I have multiple of. I have a new bronzer. This is by Ofra. I got it in my Ipsy. It's in the shade Americano. It is absolutely beautiful. Have that. And then also in my Ipsy, I redeemed my points for this Morphe palette. It's the 8L Low-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer palette. Let's just open it up and take a peek. And it looks like this. So I'm debating. So there's two matte bronzers. This I think is like kind of like an under eye powder, but it's way too dark for me. And then this one is shimmery. And then there's 4 highlighters. None of the highlighters really speak my interest, but that's okay. I don't have very many face palettes, so that's why I got this. I really don't care. So I think what I'm going to do is use one of the matte bronzers in here to contour and then bronze with this Ofra one. Okay. I'm going to go for this brush. So I'm going to contour it using this Wet n Wild brush. It's like this little angle brush. I'm going to go in with, I'm just going to contour it with this just right here. Right here. Whoa, that's a little dark. I literally barely got any on my brush too. Also guys, I really don't contour here. Okay. Just going to buff that out because that was pigmented and oh, look at the difference. I barely got anything on my brush, guys. Now I know for this one. Much better. The camera makes it look so much more harsh, but it really isn't. Okay, I'm next going to use the Ofra bronzer in the shade Americano. And I'm just going to use my normal bronzing brush, which is this one by MAC. I've had it for so long, it's like all worn off, so I don't know which one it is. This one, if you can't tell, it just has a little bit of like sparkle to it. It's not matte. It's a shimmer bronzer. I'm just going to bronze with this. Oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous. I love this. It looks so pretty, but I can't tell if it's like because my nose is lonely. Oh. My my nose. It's just a little knowingly. Ah! I'm using, this is my ultimate favorite brow pencil I will ever use. I have never found one that compares. This YouTuber I watch, Kelly Strack. Well, she does makeup, and she said this is her favorite, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I tried it, and it's now my favorite. So I really like it. This is the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and it is the best thing ever. So I'm just going to fill in my tail a little bit more in the front. Yes, so much better. Same on the other side. Looks good. And then I'm going in with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is really good. And okay, let me get close up. I'm taking the longer side with the longer whatever, this side with the longer like things, and just combing that through my brows. This is like the best brow ever. Sorry. These are, oh my gosh, like some of the best brows I think I've ever done. Next, I'm going to move on to eyes. Oh, no, we've got blush. This is a little mini I got in my Upsy of this Tarte blush in the shade Party Dress. And I'm just going, obviously, to put it on my cheeks. What else do you do with a blush? I'm going to mess this whole look up whenever I do the eyeshadow. That looks so good. I'll do highlighter. Personally, I like to do eyeliners after I finish everything before I put on mascara. So let's do it. I'm going to use a palette. Okay, I'm going to be dipping into this little Morphe palette. It's the 3B palette. It has 3 shades, and they're all mattes, so they're just cute little shades. I'm going to grab my brush. Okay, I'm going to go in with the first shade, Kind of Natural, and I'm just going in with a flat tapered brush. These things are pigmented, so just start with just a little bit because you can always build it up and add more. You just can't take it away. So see, literally barely any, and I just went back in to get some more. And I'm just kind of stamping it down and then buffing it in, and then I'm bringing it down kind of to the outer part of my lid just to shape it. I'm going to go in with this last shade, in the shade Deep Hue, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to buff that into the crease, but I want to keep it centered between my lid and my transition shade, so I don't want it to blend too much where you can't see the transition shade anymore, but I don't want it to go too far towards all over the lid, so I'm keeping it right in the crease, right centered and perfect. I kind of like to just like press it down or press it in there a little bit and then go and blend it out. And it's a dark shade, so start out with just a little bit and then you can deepen it up and add more, because you can always add more, but you can't take it out. Take it back. So that just darkens it up. You can totally see, whoa, you can see the difference from each eye just by putting it in that middle. It just adds a little more to it, I guess you could say. So I don't know. Again, I'm just going to take Deep Hue on the other eye. This is still in the box. It's brand new. I haven't used it yet. This is by Naked Cosmetics. It's a pressed pigment eyeshadow in the shade Mother Nature. This is a pretty shade. I honestly have no shades that are like this. It is really super unique. I have already opened it and swatched it, and so it's a little messy. So again, this is in the shade Mother Nature, or number 5. So it's like, it looks just like a gold, but it kind of has like a reflect of a little bit of a silver, almost like a bronzed silver. That is like the weirdest thing ever. But I'm just gonna pop this all over the lid, and I'm just gonna use my finger. Oh, it's creamy. I'm gonna swatch it. When you swatch it, it looks so much different on your hand than it does. Let's just focus a little. Yeah, so much different here than it does in the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on my eye using, actually no, because I have a new brush to try out, and then I'll use my finger if I need to go in. I'm using, this is a Firma 203 brush. It just looks like this. So I'm gonna go in with a oh, this brush picked up a lot. Whoa, that does a good job. Okay, I really quickly want to try it with a wet brush. So I'm just using a MAC Fix Plus. So when it's wet, it's going to pick up more product and distribute it or disperse it onto the eye a little bit better. So I'm just going to dip into it. Oh yeah, and it gives it like a wet effect too. Obviously, because it's wet. I'm actually just going to put a little on top of this. Oh, that looks really good. The one I got from Target is really not new. I don't know, but it's by Wet n Wild. It's a Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder. I really, really, really love their pressed highlighter. This brush is by Moda, a Moda Pro brush. This is the BMX 255 Accentuate brush. And I don't really know how this is supposed to work. So it has a little, a little sifter that has a sticker on it. So I'm just gonna peel it off. Just a little bit fell out, so I'm just gonna sweep that up. Okay, I barely used any, and it's already so pretty. Ooh. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm going to use a mascara I have not used in a long time. I'm going to use the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I have not used that in a hot minute. I don't think I've ever even used it before, but I've used samples of it, so. Since we used Urban Urban Decay primer. Let's use the Urban Decay setting spray. This is my 3rd bottle of this stuff. I love it. I love this primer. I'm just obviously going to set my face. Up my nose. Thank you so much. Okay. I think that is all. Yeah. So, that is going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope... Oh, I forgot to put highlight on my nose. Oh, I don't have time to go back. Okay. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And when you subscribe, turn your post notifications on. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. And I think that's about it. And so yeah, bye guys. I'll see you in the next one.